Every woman has a fantasy she'll never confess. She hides it behind layers of control, respect, and even denial. But her body language, her tone, her silence, they leak the truth. And once you understand these signals, you'll never see women the same way again. Every woman has a fantasy she'll never confess. Creates mystery and universality. The viewer thinks. So it's not just some women, it's all of them. She hides it behind layers of control, respect, and even denial. Builds tension. The word denial makes it dangerous, forbidden. But her body language, her tone, her silence, they leak the truth, reveals vulnerability. Even if she tries to hide, nature exposes her. And once you understand these signals, you'll never see women the same way again. Promise of transformation. Viewer feels like they're gaining secret power. Part 1. The eyes that linger. Her eyes don't lie. When she looks at you and lingers longer than necessary, she's already imagining something more. Her eyes don't lie. Absolute statement. Eyes are windows of truth, so the audience trusts this instantly. When she looks at you and lingers longer than necessary, defines the exact action. Longer than necessary plants curiosity when what's necessary. And why is she holding back? She's already imagining something more. Unlocks the hidden fantasy. Makes the viewer feel like they're inside her secret mind. Part 2. The lips that betray her. She bites, licks, or presses her lips when you're near. It's not nervousness, it's suppressed desire. She bites, licks, or presses her lips. Detailed, visual, concrete. The audience can instantly imagine these small movements when you're near. Makes it personal. It's not random. Your presence triggers it. It's not nervousness, it's suppressed desire. The twist. Something innocent turns dark and intimate. Viewers feel they've unlocked a hidden truth others miss. Part 3. The silence that speaks. When she grows quiet around you, it isn't boredom. It's her mind racing, caught in the storm of attraction. When she grows quiet around you, everyone has seen this but misinterpreted it. This line reframes the experience. It isn't boredom. Breaks the misconception. Most men think silence means disinterest. It's her mind racing, caught in the storm of attraction. Poetic, powerful. Silence is not rejection, it's intensity. Her body is trying to hold back feelings that are overflowing. Part 4. The touch that hesitates. When her hand brushes yours and lingers for just a second too long, it's not an accident. It's a test of how much control she can keep. When her hand brushes yours, a common, almost innocent act, every viewer can relate, and lingers for just a second too long. That single second changes everything. The delay signals awareness, intent. It's not an accident, removes doubt. Makes it clear women don't do this unconsciously. It's a test of how much control she can keep. Powerful twist. She's not just reacting. She's actively fighting with her own desire, seeing if she can contain it. Part 5. The jealous spark. When another woman enters the room and her energy shifts, that's not coincidence. It's the unspoken fear of losing your attention. When another woman enters the room, sets a social context, an environment men recognize, and her energy shifts. Not words, not actions, energy. Subtle but powerful. That's not coincidence and makes it deliberate. Now the audience knows it's meaningful. It's the unspoken fear of losing your attention. Strikes deep. Her fantasy is not only desire, it's possession. She wants your gaze locked on her, and only her. Part 6. The voice that drops. She lowers her tone, softens her words, or slows her speech. This isn't style, it's instinct. Her body is drawing you in. She lowers her tone, gives a sensual auditory image. Everyone remembers hearing this shift. Softens her words or slows her speech. Expands it, covering the range of vocal signals. This isn't style, it's instinct. Strips away pretense. This isn't manipulation, it's primal. Her body is drawing you in, makes it about power. She doesn't even realize she's pulling you deeper. Part 7. The playful challenge. She teases, mocks, or pushes your buttons not to annoy you, but to awaken the tension between you. She teases, mocks, or pushes your buttons, lists behaviors that men often misunderstand, not to annoy you, corrects the misinterpretation. It's not hostility, but to awaken the tension between you, reveals the true purpose. Playful resistance is a mask for hidden attraction, a way to spark friction that feels alive. The confusing behavior that frustrates most men, without warning, highlights the unpredictability, which creates emotional chaos. But this isn't rejection, offers relief and reversal. Men lean in now, curious. It's her attempt to control the fire inside her. Powerful image. Her distance is not absence, it's containment of desire so strong, It terrifies her. Part 9. The silent stare. When she looks at you without speaking, holding your gaze longer than normal. That silence is louder than any words. When she looks at you without speaking, creates tension. Silence itself becomes an action, holding your gaze longer than normal. That longer than normal is where desire hides. Every second extra communicates craving. That silence is louder than any words where reversal. What most men dismiss as awkward is actually the loudest confession she can make. Part 10. The unspoken surrender. Her body tilts toward you, her guard softens, and her laughter becomes unrestrained. This isn't charm, it's surrender. Her body tilts toward you, physical unconscious signal. The body leans where the heart wants to go. Her guard softens, shields drop. She's no longer protecting herself from judgment, and her laughter becomes unrestrained. Genuine laughter is raw truth. It means she feels safe, connected, drawn in. This isn't charm, it's surrender. Powerful climax. She's not being nice, she's giving herself to the moment, to you. Final word. The darkest fantasy women hide isn't just about passion. It's about losing control to a man strong enough to hold it. Most men will never notice the signs, but now you know. The choice is yours. Ignore them and stay blind, or embrace them and step into the power only few men ever discover. The darkest fantasy women hide isn't just about passion. Sets up mystery. It's deeper than lust. It's about losing control to a man strong enough to hold it. Brings it back to Stoicism. The fantasy is power exchange. She wants your strength. Most men will never notice the signs. Separates the viewer from the masses, making him feel chosen. But now you know, creates direct intimacy. He feels awakened. The choice is yours. Ignore them and stay blind, or embrace them and step into the power only few men ever discover. Leaves them with a challenge, calls them higher, makes the ending unforgettable.